Hey there, Glenn with the Toy Temple, and today we're going to take a look at Marvel's Black Knight from the Cull Obsidian wave. And I'm super excited to get this. This almost made it onto the Marvel Legends top 10 most wanted list, but thankfully they announced it just before I made that list. So I was super excited to finally see this figure in person, and wow, they knocked it out of the park. On the back, you've got the beauty shot of the Black Knight plus the whole rest of the wave. We reviewed Ant-Man most recently. Maybe not going to get the rest of them. Cull Obsidian right there. You can see him and his giant weirdness. Just a big brute. But look at this Black Knight. He is he's just a cool looking superhero. And I've known him for a long time. Just from the Avengers. And those comics, but I'm really excited to open them up and check them out, and I hope you'll join me. And here's Black Knight out of the package, and he looks incredible. He's got so much to talk about. Okay, so first off, the articulation, same Marvel Legends you've seen before. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. I know I pointed at two different things, but moving on. Thigh swivel, ankle pivots, ab crunch, elbow, he's got it all. You've seen it a million times, nothing new. But he does have this awesome cape. And I wish every Marvel Legends had this. This is how it's done. It goes right around the neck with a peg hole right there. So it just snaps right on. And you can move them around and it's not going anywhere. Compare it to Loki, whose shoulder pads have these little pegs that fit right into little holes on his arms, but no hole on the back to actually snap the cape into. So maybe you'll get lucky and one might fit and the other one might not. And let's talk about these paint apps. He's got the symbol right there of the Black Knight, gold paint all over the place, on the hilt of the sword, on the helmet, on the cape. He looks so good. He's got red leading down right there. He's got a little mark of red right there. The arms and the legs have this beautiful metallic kind of silverish blue to them. The cape is a plastic blue. If they got to skimp on something, a cloth cape would be nice, but I can't remember Marvel Legends having a cloth cape, so this cape is perfect for him right now. The sword thankfully fits right in there. And isn't that a great look? That way he can just be casually talking. Maybe he's not wanting to fight right now. Maybe he just wants to get a drink. So he has to put his sword away and walk to the water cooler. Not a bad look. Taking a look at the accessories, the black sword comes a little bent. The gold looks beautiful. The black on the blade looks great, but the sword out of the packaging, mine at least, was a little bent. So you'll probably have to take a blow dryer or some hot water and kind of get that bend out of it. The multiple heads are the most I've ever seen for a Marvel Legends. You've got the winged head with open mouth. You've got the non-winged head with kind of a angry looking determined face with no wings. And then finally you've got the mega winged, no mouth, completely covered night mask, which I love. This thing is incredible, and I can't believe they included so many heads with it. The mask with the wings is probably my favorite, but the eagle top, that's definitely a close contender for the top spot. Is the Black Knight left-handed? The sword only fits into the left hand. He can get a really good grip on that handle, but when it comes to the right hand, the sword just kind of dangles in there. Head swapping is so easy. The head just pops right off, and you can put a new one on just like that. You can even take a character like Taskmaster, remove the head, and swap on a new Black Knight head. It's incredible. Look, I like characters with swords. I like action figures. I like action figures with swords. It's an easy purchase for me. And here's your quick size comparison between Black Knight and Taskmaster. Obviously Black Knight 6-inch, Taskmaster 6-inch. They both have a pretty good scale to themselves, and they look pretty good together. Taskmaster and Black Knight sword fighting, that's awesome. So do I like Black Knight? Of course I do. It's not something I thought I'd see the Marvel Legends line do in a long time. He's kind of a D-list hero, and I think his era has kind of gone, and you know, you're not really going to see too many Black Knight appearances in the MCU. The Black Knight figure has a great look, he's incredible. Comes with multiple heads. It's the most heads I've ever seen from a Marvel Legend. Comes with a black sword with gold paint. He looks great. The cape is incredible. So simple, but it's so easy to get it wrong. And they nailed it. My only complaints are with some of the looseness of the joints, and that's really about it. He's a great figure. If you have a Marvel collection and you love collecting the old Avengers, you know, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Vision, Cap, Beast, he's definitely you gotta get. So I would say I rate him 4 Excaliburs out of 5. And with that, thank you very much for watching. Check us out on Twitter and Instagram at The Toy Temple. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to this video for more content. And remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.